principle. Say, if he's around, I'll go and greet him. If he has food, I'll eat him. He's my brother. And I respect him. So let nobody. That is the. It doesn't say. And I remember, man, if I'm an Igbo man, we train people to trade. When we finish, we settle them, and they do the same trade with us. And that's where I am. He settled me and doing the same trade with him. We're not quarreling. We're not quarreling. Huh? All we are doing now is that we are looking for customer. The same market. Yes. The customer come, they will say whether they want to buy my own or his own. Because we are not quarreling. There's no quarreling. So don't ever think we will quarrel. No. It's my brother. If you go and see woman, they'll feel, even if you do not get market, you go to his organ and take it and sell. So that's what it is.
If you listen carefully to this Peter Obi's speech, you will realize he spoke deep truths here. When he described his relationship with Atiku Abubakar as that of an apprentice learning from his master, who has now gained his freedom, it wasn't just a casual remark. It was deeply cultural and philosophical. To understand what he truly meant, you must first understand how the Igbo apprenticeship system works. It is one of the most successful wealth transfer and mentorship systems in Africa. A system built on loyalty, discipline, hard work, and mutual respect. So, when Peter Obi said what he said, he was speaking with the mindset of an Igbo man who has served, learned, and been freed to start his own business, in this case, his political journey. Let's break down 3 important things he was really saying. 3 lessons hidden in that one simple analogy. Number 1. Lifelong respect for the master. In the Igbo apprenticeship system, once an apprentice completes his service and is set free, what we call settlement, he remains forever respectful to his master. It doesn't matter how wealthy or influential he later becomes, he still sees that man as his boss. Even when the apprentice becomes far more successful in business or in life than his former master, he still bows, greets, and honors him, not because he is weak, but because he understands the value of gratitude and respect. That's exactly why Peter Obi continues to refer to Atiku Abubakar as his boss.
Please do us a favor by clicking on your subscribe button and don't forget to like and share this video. Thank you.
It's not a sign of submission, weakness, or political cowardice. No, it's a sign of deep-rooted cultural respect. In Obi's worldview, Atiku is the man under whom he learned national politics, the man who gave him a platform in 2019. So, no matter what happens politically, he will always honor him as a former mentor. That's how the Igbo apprenticeship mindset works. Number 2. No rivalry, only healthy coexistence. In the apprenticeship system, after the boy has been settled, he often opens his own shop, usually selling the same type of goods his master sells. You would think they'd become competitors or enemies, right? But that's not how it works. The boss and the apprentice rarely see themselves as rivals. Instead, they see themselves as part of the same business community. Sometimes, the boss even sends his customers to the boy's shop when he's out of stock. The success of one does not diminish the other. This is exactly how Peter Obi views his relationship with Atiku today. He no longer sees himself as a subordinate, but also not as an enemy. They are both in the same market, the political market, selling the same product, which is leadership and governance. Obi isn't fighting Atiku. They are both offering Nigerians what they believe to be the best version of leadership. There is no need for rivalry or bitterness. Each man has his own customers, his own supporters, his own vision. That's why you never see Obi insulting or attacking Atiku personally. He simply stays focused on building his brand, his own shop if you will, and serving his own customers, the Nigerian people who believe in him. Number 3, you don't serve twice. Now this is the most powerful part of Obi's message, the part many people may have missed. In the Igbo apprenticeship system, a boy never serves the same master twice.
Please hold on, don't forget to click on your subscribe button. Thank you.
Once you have completed your time, you are done. Going back to serve again would mean you didn't learn anything, that you are dull, lazy, or unteachable. No one wants that kind of apprentice. So when people speculate that Peter Obi might return to be Atiku's running mate again, they are missing the point entirely. It's not possible. That would go against everything the Igbo apprenticeship system stands for. He has served, he has learnt, he has gained experience, and now he is building his own enterprise, his own political movement. He cannot and will not go back to being someone's apprentice again. To do that would be like a graduate going back to secondary school to repeat a class. It's unthinkable. In Obi's eyes, that chapter is closed. He is now a master in his own right, building something unique, something that could even surpass that of his former boss. And history shows that in most cases, the apprentice often becomes more successful than his master. That's the natural order of growth. The master trains you so you can go farther than he did. So for those still imagining an Obi Atiku ticket, let's be clear. It's not happening. Peter Obi has moved on. He is now leading his own political business, shaping his own destiny, and training others through his example, just like every great master does.
Alright, I hope we all understand something about this video that we just watched. And for those who is thinking about the rivalry about Peter Obi and the Atiku Abubakar, which in this world and next world will never happen. I know Nigeria is a country where that we expect more trouble whenever we see master and it apprentice, co-joining in one thing, and we feel like, yeah, we want to see what will happen next. And excuse me if I make use of this word, a typical Nigerian man, don't want to see a cool and peaceful habitat between the master and his apprentice. And when it comes to the world of politics, we see how they throw their jabs, at one another. But ever since my lifetime of watching in the political system between Atiku and P2B, I have never seen any part of it where there was a rivalry, or even maybe Atiku said a single bad word against Peter Obi, or P2B said a single last word, bad word against Atiku Abubakar. And this to clarify that in his last birthday, P2B last birthday, Atiku Abubakar wrote a very wonderful and heartwarming message for Peter Obi, just to extend his love and appreciation to Peter Obi. And as we all know that both of them are also in this coalition. And in some cases, they have been asked if, and of which P2B can never be a running mate to Atiku Abubakar, and Atiku Abubakar cannot be his running mate. But regardless of all this, all of them have their own vision, because as the case of Igbo Apprentice might be, I learned something from you. It means that I'm still going to resell that same stuff that you can't teach me, how to sell, generator and expect me to start, selling tomatoes. It means that you will see, I will still start selling generator. And in some cases, the master have to go and buy, those goods for you to start for the first time. That's what matters a lot in apprenticeship. And you see, no matter how we try to misunderstand these two people, Atiku Abubakar has a clear version for Nigeria, and he thinks that he can handle Nigeria in his own better way. And I believe in him. And the P2B also have this, motive in his own side that he can still handle Nigeria and make Nigeria more better. And I still believe in him too. But in all this scenario, are they having issues? No. Are they quarreling? No, but they are peaceful in in their own agenda. And you see, in today, tomorrow, and next tomorrow, P2B still accord Atiku Abubakar it respect because he was the one who bring him up in the national politics, because he was his running mate, that's his vice president during the 2019 presidential election, where Fat and Figure was initiated. That was when Obi started his Fat and Figure initiation. But later on, what happened in Nigeria, it is what happened. But we don't blame the government because the electoral system was not even stable, to favor them at that time. But I'm not going to talk about the outcome of the election. But what I'm trying to say is that P2B understand the system, and it's not going to throw any jab to Atiku Abubakar. And the Atiku Abubakar is not going to throw any jab at P2B because they are not in any rivalry or quarreling. So, share your opinion on the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, share and like this video. Thank you and God bless.